Welcome to our tutorial in using Patient Collector with DrChrono. In this video, we will guide you in how to scan a patient's ID and insurance card into their account. Let us begin. Before adding a patient's driver's license and insurance information, let's first create the patient's profile in DrChrono. All is needed is just the patient's first and last name. Then click Save. Search and load the patient's newly created account. Scroll down to the app directory and click on Patient Collector. This is where we can load the page and begin scanning in the patient's ID, insurance, and documents. For first-time users, please click Authorize to use our Patient Collector service. Click on Update Patient to scan in just the patient's ID and insurance cards. Once the page completely loads, at the top left, you can see the patient's name, their patient ID, and the individual tabs where the card images can be scanned to. Below are additional fields of the patient's data. The yellow fields are required data, and the white fields are optional. At the top right, you can select your Twain-compatible scanner from the drop-down menu. Auto-scan and auto-crop are checked by default in most cases for many scanners that Inuvio supports. Clean and calibrate options are available for your Inuvio EcoScan scanner maintenance. The Scan button is used if a scanner manufacturer driver does not support auto-scan. Let's go ahead and scan a driver's license. Insert the card into your scanner, and Patient Collector will automatically process the image and data. Once the scan is done, Patient Collector will extract the data off the card and automatically update all fields in the patient's account. The yellow fields are required fields that must be filled in at all times. Fields with green highlights are new data updates that will overwrite the existing data from the patient's DrChrono account. At the top, you can see that the card icon is selected after a patient's card has been scanned. You also have additional global settings that you can toggle to edit the overall patient's data. The card icon shows the data off the scanned card. The X icon clears the data from the field or fields. And the cloud icon shows the current data off the patient's existing DrChrono account. You also are able to use the same icons on each individual field for quick edits. And yes, you are able to edit the fields with your keyboard for any additional modifications. If you scroll down at the face photo and options, you're able to toggle the Upload Face Image checkbox. Select this if you want to save the patient's face image into their DrChrono profile picture. Select Only Update Images if you only need to update the patient's ID. Use this option if you've already pre-checked their info ahead of time. If selected by accident, the patient's scanned card info will automatically be cleared. To return back the scanned info, make sure Only Update Images is unchecked. Then scroll back up and click on the card icon. If all required data fields look to be correct, you have the option to scroll down and click I have verified and submit patient to update just the patient's demographic. However, in this example, we will next continue to scan the patient's insurance card. Let's go and scan an insurance card. Place the card into the scanner and Patient Collector will automatically start scanning. Once the scan is done, a pop-up box will appear asking the user where the data should go. In this example, we will select Primary Insurance. Scrolling down from the Insurance Packages section, you'll see the insurance information with the scanned card info transferred. Just like the Demographics section, the insurance information will have the same icons for quick edit adjustments. The cloud icon shows the current data off the patient's existing account. The card icon shows the data off the scanned card, and the X icon clears the data from the field. You also are able to use the same icons on each individual field for quick edits. And yes, you are able to edit the fields with your keyboard for any additional modifications. Selecting the relation to insured from the drop-down list has to be done manually and is a required field. Adjusting the relation to insured will adjust the patient's date of birth and gender. Date of birth and gender are pulled from the patient's demographic profile. Select Only Update Images if you only want to update the patient's insurance card image. This is helpful if the patient had already been checked in prior to scanning their cards. Checking this option will automatically change back the patient's previous insurance information. To bring back the updated card data, make sure to uncheck Only Update Images, click the card button, and reselect the Relation to Insured. Finally, let's scroll back up and select the correct insurance package. Listed in this section, you'll need to select the patient's insurance package. In this example, you can see the 3 asterisks next to the package name along with the ID number. The 3 asterisks indicates that these are the most commonly searched and used packages from your office. You can also use the search field to look for the correct insurance package if it's not listed above. Merely just type in the name of the insurance package and click Enter to view all that is available. Select the package and scroll back down to double-check the insurance information. If everything looks good, scroll down further, select I have verified, and finally click Submit Patient to upload the demographic and insurance card info to their DrChrono account. Congratulations! You have scanned and imported the new info to the patient's DrChrono account. As you can see in the patient's profile, their profile picture, card info, and card images have all been transferred to their account. Front and back of the driver's license can be found in the Documents section. This ends the video tutorial. If you have any questions, please contact Inuvio Sales for pricing info or support at 800-2911-471. Thank you.